Okay, this is example number 1. So it is given that iron emits K alpha X-ray of energy 6.4 kilo electron volt. Calcium emits X-ray of energy 3.7 kilo electron volts. Okay, calculate the time taken by an iron K alpha photon and a K alpha calcium photon to cross through a distance of 3 kilometer. Now, as you can see from the question, in both the cases, photon is being emitted, and velocity of photon is always 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. So in both the cases, if velocity of the photon is same, it will take same time to cover a distance of 3 kilometer in both the cases. So and time we can calculate by distance by speed. Distance is 3 kilometer, that is 3 into 10 raised to power 3 divided by speed 3 into 10 raised to power 8. So that will give us 10 raised to power minus 5 second. So this is our answer. Okay. Now next move to this one. Show that the frequency of K beta X-ray. So frequency of K beta X-ray is equal to sum of the frequency of K alpha and L alpha X-rays of the same material. Okay. So let's say this is K shell, L shell, M shell. When electron moves from L to K shell, this leads to emission of K alpha X-ray. From M to K, it leads to emission of K beta X-ray line. From M to L, it leads to emission of L alpha. Okay. Now from this diagram, can I say the energy difference between M into K, energy difference between shells M and K is equal to energy difference between M and L shells plus energy difference between L and K. Okay. Now corresponding to energy difference between M and K, these two shells, K beta X-ray line will be emitted. So we can say it will lead to the production of K beta. Similarly, M into L, this will lead to the production of L alpha X-ray, and this between L and K, it will lead to production of K alpha X-ray. Now we also know energy of photon is given by this formula. Difference between the energy of orbits is Sc by lambda. So here we can Sc by lambda, you can also write as H into nu. So here energy difference for K beta will be H into wavelength of K beta X-ray. This term will become equal to H into wavelength of L alpha, and this term will become equal to H into wavelength of K alpha. So from here you just cancel out H. So we'll get, sorry, it is frequency. No, I made an error. 1 second. Delta E is equals to H into nu. So H into frequency of K beta. This will be equal to H into frequency of L alpha, and this will be H into frequency of K alpha. So we can cancel out H. So we'll get frequency of K alpha. So that was what we were supposed to derive. Okay. Thank you.